Hi, besties. So it is time to dust all of my crystals. So I thought while I was doing that, I could show you some of my collection. So I thought today we would start with all of my cats. Yes, all of this is cats. So let's have a close-up look at some of them. We can start with this small dish. So what I have here are just little cat carvings. These ones just came in a mixed lot. They're not the best quality, but they are cats, so I have held on to them for now. But I am trying to cull my collection. So these two are going to go into the possibly go pile. This one here is a very sweet little carving of two kitty cats, one embracing the other. And these two, in my mind, are Latte and Bruce, who was his bond mate, but unfortunately Bruce died. And Latte was left alone, my poor guy, which is why I got Bobo to keep him company. But Bruce used to do this to Latte all the time. He would literally hug him. So this one, in my mind, is Bruce and Latte. And I think it's so sweet. But now we have Latte as he is now. He's a chonky boy. This is Unikite. And this is like a biologically correct cat. But he is a very cute little chunky boy. And I do like Unikite. It's a very colorful stone. Then we have this cute little obsidian cat. And he has a little rose in his mouth. I just thought he was cute. We have a pyrite kitty cat, a little crouchy cat. This one is heavy for the size of it because pyrite is very heavy. But he's cute. And I do have another crouchy cat. Here he is. And this one is ruby. So you can see the ruby patches all over. He's a cutie. This one is a more primitive, I guess I could say, carving. But I like him. He's just so cute. And this is Adventurine. Then we have Bobo Jr. Jr. Because Bobo is actually a junior. And this is another junior. So this is Bobo Jr. Jr. So this is Labradorite. As you can see by the flash. And it's a little kitty on a skull. I just adore this. Look at that cute little face. He looks so much like Bobo. Those are keeps, of course. Then we have my teeny tiny little cats. Let me see if I can get them all set up here. These are Fluorite cats. They're little teeny tiny babies. But they're so cute. Look at them. And the colors are really good. Now this guy is a gold sheen obsidian. And you can see how when the light hits it, well, he might be silver sheen. Anyways, you can see how it reflects the light with that metallic shine. So these little babies are just so adorable to me. And then I have a little Labradorite cat paw. Look at the flash on that. I think it even has back flash. It does. Look at that. So this is very pretty. So it sits in my selenite cat dish. Imagine that. Selenite cat dish. Oh, I missed one. This is my little clear quartz sitting kitty. He's actually pretty good quality for such a little guy. So these are all my keeps. Imagine that. I'm keeping them all except for two. because they're kitties. All right, next size. Let's go to, these are called Jade, but I believe they're actually serpentine. And these are lions. The carving is nice. The color's pretty decent, but it doesn't really talk to my heart. So I'm going to put that in the possible sale pile. This is another one, pretty much the same as the first one. And I'm going to put that one in the sell pile. Possibly sell. I'm not going to make any 100% decisions till later. So this is, it's an astrology sign, a hippocamp, a hippogriff. I'm not sure. It's part lion and part mermaid, part fish. And this is a red vein jasper. And again, doesn't really speak to me, so it's going to go into the possibly get rid of pile. Next, we have my collection of sitting kitties. So here's the first one. And this one is Ruby. You can see the Ruby here. And he's really cute. So he's a keep for sure. Next, we have the sitting kitty in red jasper. But his little ear got broken in shipping, unfortunately. But he's still really cute. Look at that face. And he's a chubby boy. I like the way the jasper has markings like a cat would. I think it makes it really cool. Next, we have our sodalite. And I love blue, so we know I'm not getting rid of him. Actually, this might be lapis lazuli because it's got the gold in it. Really, the only difference between sodalite and lapis lazuli is that the lapis has mica or pyrite in it. See? You can see the gold flash there. But he's another cutie. And then, of course, rose quartz. Everybody needs rose quartz. And he's not bad quality. I like the little patches of the lighter rose quartz. But his ear also got chipped in shipping. Don't care. Cat. Love him. Keeping him. And this is the last of my sitting kitties. This one's Labradorite. Let's see if we can get the flash to show. There. Look at that. It's got like this beautiful pastel to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And he has shine on the back that's actually darker than the shine on the front. And I love him. Keep. He's also got a chipped ear. But I don't mind. Next would be my Fluorite Lion. This one, I got a pair of them, one in Fluorite and one in Dream Amethyst. And my bestie has the mate to this one. But I love this Fluorite. It's got a little bit of yellow there. It's got some purple tinge in here, green banding, and then the clear. Roar. So, of course, that one's a keep. I'm never getting rid of him. Next would be our Afghan Jade. Happy boy. Look at that happy face. He's cute. But he's got this gorgeous banding. Now, Afghan Jade is actually just a form of calcite. But this guy is super cute, and I love the stripes. They're great. And then we have my big boy Yerite. I cannot find my black light, which would show up glowing spots. But look at how chubby this boy is. He's a chonky boy. Little paws kicked out. So that's the Yerite, which is actually mined in Michigan, although they have found some in BC, I believe. They found a new deposit. They're calling it something else, though. All right, next size would be my Egyptian cats. Let me just move some of these back. So these are the Egyptian cats. And they're in Dream Amethyst. They have a little medallion on their chest. Very majestic. This one is chevron amethyst. You can see the chevrons in there. And he is very pretty. I'm going to have to zoom out a bit for these bigger boys. 1 second. There, you can see the whole thing now. So my Egyptian cat. But, of course, being me, one wasn't enough. So I got 2 Egyptian cats. But you can see they're very different. This one is a much darker amethyst, and it has like this agate on the other side that has some cool patternings and a little cave in there. And some cool stripes on the ear. And a much, much deeper purple in the amethyst. So these are my twin guardians. Now this guy almost looks like his ear is chipped, but that's just the formation of the agate in him. So these are my Egyptian guardians. I love them. I'll put them over this way. So next would be this guy. He's amethyst as well, amethyst and clear quartz, well, milky quartz. But look at this face. The carving on this one is exquisite. The way that this chevrons into the head gives it this cool patterning. But there's actually texture to the fur on this one. The carving is simply spectacular. And I love him. But that face, look at that face. He's so cute. So I'm definitely never getting rid of him. Oh, I missed a smaller one. This one is the tiger in serpentine. Serpentine, however you want to say it. But he is like, he's a cute little guy. But I have so many cats. I'm going to put him in the possible moving on pile. That guy shouldn't be over there. These guys shouldn't be over there. They should be back here. Okay. So that's possible getting rid of pile. Next, I have my big sleeping cats. So here's one. And he's in a moss agate. But he has a big cave in his bum. This is the actual material, what it looks like, what moss agate looks like on the inside, which is fascinating. And he does have this blue banding, agate banding here. Comes around the back of his head, and then this very mossy back, which has some really nice depth to it. So that's my first sleeping kitty, because, you know, if I'm not doing the most, what am I even doing? I have a second moss agate sleeping kitty, and you can see how his moss is very, very different. He's got a little druze at the tip of his tail. So that's my second moss agate kitty. I know, we're not done yet. I have a lot of cats. Next, we get into the larger carvings. This is my tiger, and he's in a moss agate. And all his stripes are carved in. There's his face. He kind of looks confused. But he's a big boy. I love the legs. Like the carving on the legs is really good. And his tail curls around at the back. And there's some really nice agate, some beautiful moss. He's a big boy. And he's a keep, of course. Next would be my jaguar. And he is a moss agate technically, but he doesn't have like the really distinct patterns. He's a more muted version, but he's really cool. And his leg is kind of messed up. These aren't the highest quality carvings, but I think they have a charm of their own. So from this side, his leg looks pretty normal, right? But when you turn him around, it doesn't look quite right. Which is why I display him this way. And I do love him. He does have his own kind of charm. And the last of my wild cats is my Moss Agate Lion. He's another big boy. He's got like these gorgeous druzy pockets. Focus. But he's got this gorgeous moss agate patterning, some gorgeous pools of agate, and that face, and that mane. He's got those big paws. I think he's pretty awesome. I'm quite fond of him. And of course, he stays. All right, we're almost through. We have one last cat. So this is my big boy domestic kitty. This is Abby. And Abby is moss agate. You can see this beautiful agate shoulder and the gorgeous moss. Like, the stone is really pretty. There's a little druzy cave. And the majestic kitty cat. There's the face. Here's the other side. And I think this might have been intended to be a Sphinx cat. I'm guessing from the wrinkles carved in and just the general shape of the face and the body. I think of it as a Sphinx cat, which are the hairless cats. Druzy underbum. But that's Abby. And of course, Abby stays. Abby normal? But you can see, like, look at the banding and the agate is just gorgeous. This is just a gorgeous stone to start with. And then it's made into this really cute cat carving, which just makes me happy. So we'll put that over there. So it looks like out of all of my crystal cats, they're all here. It would seem that the only ones I want to get rid of, hi Bubble, there's my other cat, are these ones right here. So we have that small tiger, 2 lions, the hippogriff, and the two little ones. But I think with the much better ones that I have here, let's just take one more moment for Bubble Jr. because he's adorable. Look at Bubble Jr. Come on, focus. Focus. Doesn't want to focus on Bubble Jr. Doesn't want to focus because his Bubble is just too much cuteness for it to take. I think with the quality of what I have over here, while a lot of it is not perfect, there are things I love about all of them. And I do like some of the quirkiness of the pieces. As far as carvings go, this is probably the best carved one with the best expression. But they all have their own things that I love about them. Well, there you have it. All of my cat carvings. I'm going to get the shelves dusted and get them back up in place. Let me know if you like this video, guys, because I have a whole bunch more crystals I can go through. If you like it, I'll do a second one with the next batch. Thanks for joining me, besties, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!